Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're on a trail hiking into a lake. It's supposed to have a whole bunch of perch and a little bit of trout in it. So I've decided, instead of going after just trout, because I'm not good enough for that, we go after perch, because they're supposed to be a lot easier to catch. So that's the plan. So got about a half a mile walk in. I think we're halfway there now-ish. Then we're gonna set up the tent, the wood stove. We brought it all today. Just gonna have a good time and hopefully catch a fish. Oh yeah. While we're here, you can see the lake. The walk wasn't too bad, a little icy in a couple spots, but pretty easy. So that's a win. At least if we can find a place on the ice here. I've never been to this lake, so I have no idea what the landscape is like as far as the ground under the water and how far you have to go to any of that. So I'm gonna see if there's hopefully a spot or two that has some holes drilled. I can just go off of other people's experience. But it looks from the trucks coming in, there hasn't been anyone here for a while. Maybe a week or something, so. We got some snow last night and everything's covered up. It'd be pretty tough to find any old holes. But we'll see what we can do. Got some black spruce in the background. Okay, I'm gonna show you what we're doing here. Got the phone so you can see it. Right where it says Tay Lake, that little word there, that's where we're going, kind of in the center of the lake. But it goes to a little choke point looking thing where I think the fish could be schooling. And it should be deep enough water to fish. No idea how deep this lake gets, but yeah, we're gonna try that out. So, oh, of course, another 40 feet. We should be right where we want to be. Drill a hole, set up the tent, all that good stuff. Our first hole, we're gonna put a line down, see how deep it gets, engage if this is where we want to stay or not. We're around 20 feet deep, which seems really deep for what I want to do, but you never know. It's a lot deeper than I was expecting, that's for sure. I'm gonna try going a little bit closer to shore, drill another hole and see how deep that gets. Okay, we got a second hole drilled here. Let's put a line in the first hole in case something does happen. Let's see how deep this one is. It's also pretty deep. That one's like similar to the same depth. Really not far from shore. Okay, well, we're still pretty deep. Drill one more hole, another 5 feet this way. And call that one good, and we'll just set up camp. All right, we got the tent set up. Oh, yeah, you can see me. We got stakes in each corner, so it ain't going anywhere. The wood stove jacks on this side, so we're putting the holes on either side of the wood stove. Give them the most heat, keep them warm, and then we can sit on the back side and enjoy ourselves. So, get 2 holes. All right. I just came out to move the line. Oh, you can see it. Get it. Tony, come here. Oh, can you see it still? I caught a fish. I just let him off. There he is. Oh, he's gone now. But anyway, we caught a perch. A little perch about that long, so nothing big. But it gives me confidence. And that was on a lure that shouldn't have even caught him, so we're doing good. Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna go get some firewood and yeah, start catching some fish. Our old minor excitement just happened, guys. Got a fish on. I let it off before my lovely fiance could bring the camera over, but yeah, we're not skunked. It's official. I'll count that as a fish, even though you didn't see it. Now we're gonna go get some firewood. She's just in the tent fishing. Hopefully she catches something, but nonetheless, yeah, let's see if we can get some nice dry wood for this wood stove. Get warmed up. Okay, so where we're at, it's kind of tricky to find what would be dead good wood because a lot of these look dead, like this guy. No needles on it, but it's actually a large tree. And the thing about them is they will shed their needles. It's the only coniferous tree that does that. So if you look at it, there's actually buds growing. Hope you can see that. It's not actually dead. Whereas this guy here, the leaning, there's no buds on it. It's dying, dead. Should be some good dry wood if you chop into it. It's freshly dead actually. It's still wet in there. So we gotta, anyway, keep the search on. It's gonna be a little tricky to find some dead wood, but we'll find it. Take her on back. Okay, I found a dead tree in this jumble of trees here. It's the one right here. So we're gonna take some chops at her. Maybe use the saw to finish it off. Well, that one came down nice and easy, so it's a good start. I'm gonna get maybe 2 or 3 more like this one, and hopefully that's enough wood for us for the day. We're not trying to cook ourselves in that tent, but to have some heat, just have a good time. That'd be nice to have some firewood. So yeah, a couple more of these and we'll be on our way.
Demon.
Well, we're in the tent. We got the fire going, which is good. That's a win. Some lines in the water. No action yet. Hair's a little crazy. We got the jacket drying, the hat drying, coat out the window. The smoke situation's not ideal. The stove isn't acting proper when you close it, and those little 4 holes are the vent holes. That's all the air it gets. It doesn't have enough air, and the flue's wide open. So it should be sucking as fast as it's letting it out, but I don't know what's going on. So less than ideal on that front. Try closing it again, see what happens. Because it really does go pretty good when it's open. When you close it, let's see if I can close it. And we'll keep an eye on it. But it seemed to be dying down pretty good, which isn't ideal. So yeah, that's that now. We're chilling. I got the thermos full of coffee. You're gonna have some coffee, jig some fish, bring you back when we catch something. We're back outside the tent. I'm gonna give it a go in the hole that we caught the fish, the first fish there, the only fish so far. Let's see if we can manage here. Also got some advice from a buddy. He said go all the way to the bottom, slowly jig up a couple feet. So all the way to the bottom here. All right, there's the bottom. And then slowly jig up, let it down. And keep on doing that, rinse and repeat till we catch something. All right, well, it's minus 25 and it's really cold and no action on this one yet. So I'm gonna leave it there, come out in 5 minutes. Hole's gonna be a little iced over, check on it, see if anything came to it like last time. That's what happened. I just let it sit in the water and something came and nibbled at it. So Do the same thing with this one too. The second hole we drilled. Get another rod in that one. And hopefully we get something. Today with Dr. Jordan Peterson's on. So we got a couple new events. I cleared out the holes outside. Got one right there, and another one back there. And I rigged them up in the ice. Like the rods, made some ice little holders or whatever. So that way, I'll see if the old tippies get some action. And in here, we're gonna start making some food. Still no action here. Just jigging away. Wood stove, keeping us warm. So we have a minus 25 outside, but in here it's nice and balmy. Maybe 5 degrees or something even. So yeah, make some food. Well, fire's out. Holes. Alright, camera's down. It's being cold. Fire's out. Tent's down. Everything's packed up. We're ready to go. Okay, too cold for the camera to run for long, so we're gonna make it quick. But walking out, we made it home. Hopefully the battery doesn't die again. The GoPro failed me out there and got done dying, so I couldn't get an outro for you. But didn't catch anything after that one perch that I caught at the beginning. Packed it all up, hiked out. It was all uphill on the way out, so pretty intense. Now we're home in the garage, putting all the stuff away. But yeah, first perch I ever caught. First fish through the ice I've ever caught. So even though you guys may have not have seen it, I know I caught it, so I'm pretty happy about that. Going back there, hopefully at some point this year to hit it again. Yeah, more ice fishing to come. Until then, thanks for watching and stay tuned.